Hey everybody, Alex here and welcome back. It's been a while since I've sat down in front of the camera, so this is pretty neat being back, and I hope you've been enjoying the Canada vlogs. It was just a quick little trip, but I really love it up there, so I thought it would be cool to share it with you guys as well. And also, I apologize for all of the technical difficulties. It's really been a hassle and very frustrating, but I did an update to the software that I use, so hopefully that has solved the issue. If not, I'm going to have to go to something, I don't know, I'll have to find another fix. I had some additional last day traveling home footage from Canada, but I decided just to do something sort of like this instead, because it's how much video of us traveling on the interstate can you watch? But we did go inside of our first Tim Hortons. Now, we have been to Tim Hortons before, obviously, but we've always gone through the drive-thru. We've never actually gone in. So it was really neat to actually go inside and see what it looked like. It was basically just like a Canadian Dunkin' Donuts, but I really liked the Timbits, if you saw my Instagram post on that. And I liked that they had a London fog tea that you could get, and I liked that they had a lot of different maple varieties. Maple donuts are my favorite, so I liked that they had that offering as well. And then the last thing that happened was that we got stuck at the border. So it was a real hassle. We have the Nexus cards for global entry, but whenever we went through the line for Nexus that we were supposed to go through, we didn't know that they needed activated for land travel, land border travel, but they come activated for air travel. So we didn't have our cards activated, so the US border made us go in, and we wasted an hour just basically sitting waiting for this guy to then tell us that we needed to activate our cards, which the first guy already told us. So that was a huge pain. And by the time we got home, I was just so exhausted that I didn't even film a ending, a closeout to the Canada vlogs. The trip was really, really great. Very relaxing. The weather was perfect. It was a little too chilly to swim, but I mean, as you saw, the kayaking was great. I got to read my books. We got to do campfires and look at the stars and everything. We did not go bear watching, but there were reports. I mean, there's bears always around, so it's always a little eerie, but that's okay. It's a really great time up there. So if ever you get to rent a cottage up in Canada, it's really, really a good time. There are websites that you can go on to rent cottages for the weekend or for the week. And it's really a nice little getaway, and it's not too far from us, at least. It took us about 7 hours to get there, with one stop from Pittsburgh to north of Toronto. It's 2 hours north of Toronto. So I guess depending on where you are, it could be a really nice little getaway. The next little thing that we have on the channel that will be coming up this weekend, tomorrow, or Saturday actually, this coming Saturday, so tomorrow if you're watching this video on Friday, will be Oktoberfest. So we're really excited. There's a large German contingency here in Pittsburgh, so a bunch of places do Oktoberfest celebrations. There's a Hofbrauhaus here that we love to go to, so they obviously have a whole Oktoberfest party and everything for 2 weeks. So it's really, really cool. And I thought it would be neat then to do the next little round of videos, or it might only be one. Maybe I can stretch it out to 2, but just to show you what it's like going to Oktoberfest. We went last year. We went the first weekend of Oktoberfest, and it was crazy. It was so much fun though, and we absolutely loved it. We did a trip we started off in Munich, and then so we were there for 2 or 3 days, and then we spent a day in Salzburg. We took the train over to Salzburg, and then we went over to Vienna. Salzburg is sort of the halfway point between Munich and Vienna, and then we spent the last 2 or 3 days in Vienna. So it was a really, really nice trip as well. We went up to Hallstatt, which is north of Vienna, which is just this really small little picturesque storybook town in the Alps, and it is just phenomenal. So I'll maybe throw in some footage of that as well. But yeah, since tis the season of Oktoberfest, I wanted to show you guys what it's like there and maybe give you a little bit of tips if you are looking at going to Oktoberfest yourselves. But I mean, it's basically just a giant party. But there is planning that needs to be done ahead of time, so I will let you know some tips about that as well, and just how we went about it, because I think we had a really good time. And yeah, if you're planning on going for the first time, I think it would be good just to have a little bit of a leg up on that. So be on the lookout for those. Otherwise, you know, I really appreciate everybody that has subscribed and liked and commented. It really, really means a lot. We are almost to 75 subscribers, which is amazing. And I just hope everybody is really liking my content. If there's anything else that you think you would like to see or, you know, see more of, please let me know. But yeah, I guess what are some weekend trips that you guys have? Have you been to Oktoberfest? What are some things that you like to do during this time of year? I guess fall festivities. Let me know in the comments below, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. So if you're not following me on social media, please check out my link tree, and I also have the links below, so please be sure to follow me there as well for more updates, and also updates on any other IT snafus. So thank you so much, and I will see you next time.